Hi, I'm Franco Persano. I got second on the Latam WCQ, and I played the Pure Mitsurugi. And I'll be showing you guys the list I played. Um, Free Havoc F, 1 Havakiri, 3 Murakumo.
You wish.
I wish. I think playing any less of this is crazy, and you want 3 and 1. Like, this is a card you want to summon out of ritual. Like, every game you start, like, Murakumo for ritual is so much better than Murakumo for Futsu. Like, Futsu is incredible, but like you wanna go Murakumo for ritual. It's insane to not play 3 of this. 3 Armasa, this card becomes a lot better when Hava is at 1. I wouldn't play any less. 1 Saji, 1 Kusanagi, and 1 Wusu. This card's really good in the main. It's super versatile and it catches people off guard. It makes the engine push a lot harder with just engine. It's really, really good. For the spells, I played 3 prayers, 3 ritual, the same thing. Playing any less of these is insane. The deck is already like inconsistent as it is. I played just 1 mirror, 3 prefab. I think playing more than 1 of these is like, it's wrong. This card's bad. You don't want to see it. Like you just want to search it. You don't want to see it. And the odds of drawing these 2 together, well, it can happen. It's still low, which drawing mirror more often than not is gonna be worse than the random one time that you maybe still win drawing these 2 together. So I wouldn't play 2 mirror ever. And then I played 1 trap. This card's like insane. It's probably the best card in the deck. Like it never loses my deck. Going first, going second, it never loses that. It's so versatile, so good. It gives you follow up. It makes the crackback. Like you break a board and you set this, and the game is basically over. It gives you infinite follow up. It's completely broken. And I played 4 pots because the deck breaks, and I don't want to break. I want to play every game. Every game I'm playing, I feel I'm winning. That's as engine goes. And then for non-engine, I played 2 draw. This was like a last-minute change we made with Matthias. I was playing Spark on this spot, but I was not happy with how Spark was like working out. The card is good on pair, but it's really, really bad alone. It's really easy to play around, and it's not impactful enough. In a deck that doesn't have that much engine, it does not feel good to draw just Spark. And draw by itself against KT can be like either really good or mediocre, but like especially post side, stopping them from going like super plus, searching, reframing is really important. And a lot of people are just not respecting draw, so every time you hit, like the amount of times people just went like normal mix, search, rotary, I was like, I wish I had draw in my hand. I didn't draw it enough, honestly, but a lot of times we have been like really, really good. 3 Fuwa, this card's insane. No reason not to play it. Like, yeah, they might dash it, but every time it resolves, it's insane. 1 shifter, this card's on fire. That's it. When you resolve it going second, you ought to win. 3 Impulse, this card's super versatile, super good. It's probably the best hand trap and one of the reasons to play this deck. 1 Cold Buy, because it's good. It helps you resolving your plays, and it's good into a lot of decks going second. And when a card's good going second, first you play it. 1 Talents, similar basically. It's not as good as Cold Buy, but it's good. 3 Super Poly. For the longest time I was against this card because I was playing Extravagance and I couldn't like be happy with the results. But after a lot of testing, I realized most times, especially against KT, you have multiple targets because you can use your own Aramasa or Saji or Kusanagi to super poly for any of the targets we will see now. But also, the card doesn't even have to resolve to be good. It's just a threat of super poly that's really strong, so they will look at your hand. You might have Extravagance, you might resolve Extravagance, you might have 0 targets, and they are basically forced to play around it. And the card doing nothing, like just existing in your hand, is applying a lot of pressure and basically forces your opponent to play in a suboptimal way, which is when Mitsurugi like thrives, when your opponent doesn't like go super wide and he can start playing. For the extra deck, We played True IP. Some people were cutting this card. That's insane. This was super good. It's super good against Patron deck. It's good against KT. It's good against Branded. And especially like post side, people were citing Illusion Gate into this deck. And basically, IP nullifies Illusion Gate in like multiple ways. You can go like chilling one IP, chilling two prayers, remove the last monster, link with the other, and then the only card left in your field is like a Dynamondo made with IP, so Illusion Gate doesn't pop anything, so it can't summon. Yeah, I would not play without this. True Speed, probably the best card in the extra deck, nothing to say. One Dark, this card's really good, it's versatile in a lot of matchups, it's really good against Branded, yeah, it's a good card overall. One Dynamondo, this card's really good, maybe you could play two, but I couldn't find the space in my deck, and it conflicts with Impulse, so at one full fine. One Echidna, this card's super versatile and super good, can catch a lot of people off guard. When you make it, it might win you the game by itself, because maybe it forces an arrest or gives you the last push to get like Wusu or Murakumo. It's really good. Azalea, also really good. It lets you use 2 level 4 of the small ones to pop around the back row. It won me around by itself because my opponent let me play, and his last introversion was a reframing, and I used the 2 little ones to make this and pop the reframing. Dugaris, it's the only X-Laces I play. You want to go deep and dig your deck for an engine, because that's how this deck wins. So we play it, and then these are all super poly targets. Choroso, because it makes it, it's good against South Mode, it's good against Fairy Tail, it gives you a target against a lot of decks that maybe you didn't have one. And with Dragon, it's really good. You can make it against KT using like one of your monsters and one of their synchros, Theseus for KT, Garura for rogue decks, Starring Venom, also like Mirror for KT. And this is the target against Branded. I summon it like 3 times every time I play against Branded, and it's insane. It takes 3 cards from their field and then forces out their follow-up on the grade. It's super, super good. And then for the side deck, I played 3 Lava Golems. I never played this card this weekend, but you need it. It's there for Doomsday and the Patron deck. Actually, I did side against Yumi Finsmith, but it was a game that it was good in theory. It cleared like 2 bodies and 1 was Caesar, so it was good. Thresh Blossom. This deck doesn't really need to play this like in the main to beat Charmies, because the deck does not lose to Charmies, basically. Like, it doesn't care a lot about them. But it's actually a really good card in the side for some matchups. Like, some matchups you want to side this in, like Branded Dracotail, like Mitsurugi. A lot of rogue decks, and there's some FTK decks going around in the format, so you wanna like side into more hand traps sometimes, so you don't get FTK. So it's there, and you obviously side it going first. It's a good going first card. 1 Cross Out, 1 Trust, 1 DDG, and 1 Judgment. These were like going first cards. I realized I wanted to put this. Matthias told me like we should play it. We only have 2 targets in deck, which are Ash and Droll, but basically the deck is the only hand traps that you can try to use to stop this deck, maybe Veil. But if you play, you win. Like the Ember is basically an FTK if you don't misplay. You have to play correctly and use your interburst correctly, but basically, if you full combo, you win. Your combo is just IP 3 rituals per strap, but that's enough to beat like any deck. No deck can beat that if you play it perfect. The Trust was there as a flex spot. We used it like going first and going second. You go into KT. It's like more engine in a way, and you diversify your cards, because the way KT beats you is like they look at your 2 top decks, they see a card you already have, and they put it on top. So we were taking out 1 extra and putting this, but the main deck was basically made for KT. And this was the Trust target. We couldn't find anything better. I wasn't really happy with this card. It's like fine. It was mainly there like if you got stopped by Droll, and you would set this and try to survive for a turn, I guess, but it never happened, honestly. It's very mean. And Judgment is like an all-around really good card you want to draw into with Dugaris or having in your hand. It basically makes your end board unbeatable more than it already is. And even if you get stopped, it's really good against KT. One Duster and 2 Storms. These cards were fine. I wasn't citing this into KT because you don't really care about their back row. They might set accusation, but it doesn't really work. It's just another 1-for-1. It's the same. So, and it might be not good if they don't have like anything good to pop. So it was there for like random decks, for branded mainly, for Doomsday. Yeah, but it's a good card to have depending on the format. Choose Spark. This card was for branded mainly, like maybe Poor Patron and random FTK decks. I ended up not citing this into KT because I didn't feel it was impactful enough. A lot of times they would just see it and put it in your hand. It wasn't good enough, no. But there's a lot of decks that get really, really hurt by this, and that you need to stop because you can't beat with just engine because they basically FTK you. So yeah, the card was good for that. Yeah, and that was all.
Any shoutouts?
Shout out to all my friends who helped me test, all the guys from Argentina who supported me. I'm sorry I lost. Sometimes you can't always win. Thanks to WAF and all my friends who helped me test from outside.